Let me take you back to a summer day that probably looks familiar. It's 96 degrees out, the sun is playing Let's Melt Every Human Alive, and you're walking down the street with exactly $0 in your pocket. Suddenly, like a gift from the universe, you hear it, the jingle-jangle music of an ice cream truck coming around the corner. There it is, that glorious double fudge swirl with rainbow sprinkles and a waffle cone just taunting you from the window. You check your wallet. Nothing, nada. Maybe some lint and an old receipt from Taco Bell. So you do what every broke soul has done. You look at the cone one last time like you're in a sad romantic drama, then walk away into the sun, questioning all your life choices. Now let me ask you something weird. In that moment, were you broke or were you poor? Yeah, I know. You're like, aren't those the same thing? And hey, fair question. A lot of people use broke and poor like they're twins. But here's the thing, they're not. They're more like distant cousins at a family BBQ. They may both look dusty, but they're very different on the inside. See, being broke is a temporary financial condition. It means you're out of money, for now. You could have $0 in your bank account, but still be grinding, learning, hustling, building. You might be eating ramen 5 nights a week, but you're doing it with a plan. You're broke, not broken. Being poor, on the other hand, is a mindset. It's not just about money. It's about how you think about money. Poor is when you believe you'll always be stuck, that money is for other people, that rich folks were just born lucky and you've already lost the game before you even tried playing. Let me introduce you to 2 fictional dudes, Broke Brad and Poor Paul. Brad is broke, lost his job, living in a cramped apartment, surviving off dollar menu cheeseburgers. But Brad is out here every day watching YouTube tutorials, learning how to edit videos, applying for gigs online, asking questions, making moves. His bank account is empty, but his brain is full of hope, plans, and skills in progress. Meanwhile, Paul is in the same boat financially, maybe even a nicer one, but mentally, he's sunk. He says things like, the system's rigged, and why even bother? He scrolls TikTok all day and blames everyone except himself. Brad is broke, but he's climbing. Paul is poor, and he's chosen to sit down. That's the real difference. Broke is your wallet. Poor is your worldview. Now here's where the science kicks in. Psychologist Carol Dweck from Stanford University calls this the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. If you've got a growth mindset, you believe you can improve. You can learn, adapt, grow. You see a closed door, and instead of walking away, you Google how to pick the lock. People with this mindset are 34% more likely to feel motivated and 40% more likely to keep pushing when things get hard. That's from a Harvard Business Review study. So let's bring it back to real life. There was this girl named Sarah, college student, 22, deep in debt, working weekends at a burger joint. The kind of broke where you debate between laundry detergent and groceries. But she didn't sit around sulking. She started learning digital marketing on the side using free YouTube videos and even asked her manager if she could run the restaurant's Instagram. Long story short, the page blew up. More customers, more engagement. Fast forward 2 years. Sarah has her own marketing agency. She's got clients, income, confidence. And you know what's wild? The only thing that changed first was her mindset. No magic, no miracle. Just a switch from I can't to what if. That's the mindset of the broke but not poor. And honestly, that's the mindset of the rich. Not rich like Gucci bags and champagne showers. I'm talking about rich in opportunity, rich in belief, rich in the one thing that actually creates money. Skill and effort multiplied over time. And here's the kicker. Most real millionaires in America didn't inherit a cent. According to a report by Ramsey Solutions, 79% of U.S. millionaires built their wealth themselves. They weren't born with silver spoons. They started with plastic forks and worked their way up. They were broke, but never poor in mindset. They learned, they tried, they failed, and they did it again. Now maybe you're watching this thinking, okay, sounds great, but I'm flat broke and tired of being motivationally screamed at. I hear you. Trust me, I do. But let me ask you this. What's the alternative? Stay stuck? Let fear run your finances? Let self-pity make your choices? That's not you. You're different. You're curious. You want more. That's half the battle. You don't have to make 6 figures to think like a millionaire. You just need to act like your future self is watching. And that future self is rooting hard for you. Learn something new. Start budgeting. Read a finance book. Talk money with friends. Normalize being broke without accepting it as permanent. Because if you think rich, you'll act rich. And if you act rich long enough, you might just become rich. So back to that ice cream cone. Today, maybe you couldn't buy it. Maybe you walked away empty-handed and a little sad. But if you shift your mindset, if you choose to be broke, not poor, one day you won't just buy that cone. You'll buy 5. You'll treat your friends. You might even own the dang truck. Broke is a chapter. Poor is the whole book, if you let it be. So tell me, which one are you? And if this hit home and got your gears turning, wait till you see what's coming next. Your job might literally not exist in 10 years. And no, that's not clickbait. It's happening faster than you think. Want to know what to do right now to future-proof your income? Click this video, why your job might not exist in 10 years, and what to do now.